Hello everyone, Rami, Assistant Professor of CSC Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, subject code CS8602, Compiler Design, Unit 5, Topic Global Data Flow Analysis. Global data flow analysis. Data flow information can be collected by setting up and solving systems of equations that relate information at various points in a program. A typical equation has the form out of x is equal to gen of s union in of x minus kill of x. That means the information at the end of a statement is either generated within the statement or enters at the beginning and is not killed as 100 flows through the statement. Such equations are called data flow equations. Here the some rules you have to follow that data flow equations, how the setups are made. The notations of generating and killing depend on the desired information, that is on the data flow analysis problem to be solved. Moreover, for some problems, instead of proceeding along with the flow of control and defining out of S in terms of in Fs, we need to proceed backward and define in of S and in terms of out of S. Since data flows along control path, data flow analysis is affected by the control constructs in a program. In fact, we simplicity assume that there is unique and endpoint where control leaves are the statement. These are subtitles that go along with each statement as procedure calls, assignments through pointer variables, and even assignments to array variables. Next one, we are going to see the points and path. Within a basic block, we talk to the point between two adjacent statements as well as the point before the first statement and after the last. So the block B1 has 4 points, one before only of the assignment and one after each of the 3 assignments. That means, for example, we see one diagram. Let us take a global view and consider all the points in all the blocks. A path from P1 to P1 is a sequence of points P1, P2, P1 such that for each between 1 and n minus 1, either P is a point immediately preceding a statement and Pi plus 1 is the point immediately following the statement in the same block. Pi is the end of some block and Pi plus 1 is the beginning of a successor block. Next, we are going to see the reaching definitions. A definition of a variable x is a statement that assigns or may assign a value of x. The most common forms of definition are assignment to x and statements that read a value from an input device and store it in x. These statements certainly define a value for x and they are referred to as unambiguous definition of x. A call of a procedure call with x has a parameter and then access because in the scope of the procedure. In the data flow analysis of structure diagram, it then assignment through a pointer that could refer to the x. For example, q equal to y is the definition of x. It is possible that q points to the x. That means we have to define a portion or a flow graph called a region to be a set of nodes n that include a header. It denotes all other nodes in the region, all edges between nodes in or in the region except for some that enter the header. Next one is the representation of sets. Set of definitions can be represented compactly using bit vectors. We assign a number to each definition of interest in the flow graph. Then the bit vector representing a set of definitions. Here the representation for sets also allows set operations to be implemented efficiently. The union and intersection of two sets can be implemented by logical and logical respectively. Thank you.